It takes plenty of patience for a baseball player to make it to the big leagues, but what is it like to come to Sioux City and continue to chase those dreams? We talked to a couple of exes to see how Sioux City and its fans help with those dreams.
All right, let's do it.
For Nate Samson, he's been doing professional baseball for 13 seasons.
Ooh, nice.
As for his teammate Michael Lang, he's been with the X's for 6 years. Both have patrolled Lewis and Clark Park for some time, but what is it that keeps bringing them back to Siouxland?
The people. I've met a lot of people, a lot of local people here, a lot of local business owners and things just through my time here, and they're just super kind. It's just different kind of people here than I get in like Orlando.
I love the people. I love the fans. Like, I love my host family. Like, every aspect around it, I'm so comfortable here, and it's just a great place to be at. That's where I'm going.
But there was some doubts about Sioux City.
Very unsure when I got off that plane. I was driving in the car with them, and we were just driving through field after field. There wasn't a single house in sight, and I'm like, what the heck did I get myself into? Like, this is the complete opposite of New Jersey. Back.
After all this, the Garden State native associated himself with the fans, even through the peaks and the valleys of a season.
The fans are great here, and like, I can't tell you how many of them I have like a personal relationship. Like, I've gone golfing with them, I've gone bowling with them. Like, even though they can be a little rough sometimes, I mean, you could hear it all when you're here, but they're always very loud and they're into the game when you are doing well. So it's not like, you know, you have to be able to take the criticism as well.
Not only do these two have faith in the fans, they've got trust in their teammates as well.
And then it pops out.
No, look at. People don't understand, like, we get to play a game for a living, and it's amazing. But at the same time, being away from family and things, it gets challenging at times, you know. So that's why we grow as a family here as a team. So we lean on our teammates when times get tough, and we have a good time.
I like what we're doing. I like, you know, the type of players that we're getting. I've mentioned this many times. It's not just good players; it's good people. And you'll ask any guy in that clubhouse every single year after year. It's like, hey. That's the best clubhouse I've ever been a part of.
With 100 games in 110 days during the regular season, the chemistry in the clubhouse grows stronger. Family fellowship does take a hit, though.
Baseball, girlfriend, fiance, or wife, like, it's not easy to let your person go for the season. Like, you're spending every day with them in the off season, and now you don't see them ever.
I'm away from my wife for months at a time. There was one year where I was gone about 5 months before I saw her, just based on schedule issues. She couldn't come fly out. This year, we don't know when I'm going to see her, actually. She just left probably last week, and we're looking at the schedule going, hey, we're trying to work out a day, but we can't find a weekend right now.
Even with these type of schedule restrictions and sacrifices during the season, the support system doesn't falter. She's
been with me for all 13 years of my professional career, and you know, she says to me, like, when I married you, I married baseball, and she completely understands it. So I'm very fortunate and very lucky to have someone as solid and to be my rock in that situation.
Knowing that she like truly supports me instead of like a fake, like, oh, you know, I want you to play, but deep down she doesn't. Like, she's the one that says, like, you play as long as you want, and you know, if you're 50 years old and you still think that you could play and you want to play, go ahead. I don't care. Like, I just want you to be happy. And honestly, like, that makes it 10 times easier, even though I know that it's not easy to be away.
The players know it takes a certain personality to succeed in baseball, even with the encouragement from their families and the fans.
I just don't think sometimes, like, that people truly realize, like, what we go through in a day and then the sacrifices that are made.
One thing that people don't understand is that they think that we're all rich. They think that we get paid a lot of money, which in the minor leagues we really don't. Sometimes we get paid under minimum wage in some places. We do get to play a game and we have the potential to make millions of dollars, but when we're going through this, it's really a grind. We kind of live paycheck to paycheck. Some guys, you know, are making just enough to pay their rent.
Oh yeah, keep the married men out of the infield.
Both of these Sioux City staples have had their shots to earn more than just minimum wage. Michael played for the Arizona Diamondbacks organization in his first year of pro ball, and Nate has reached a couple of AAA affiliates with MLB teams.
That's doubles. I just fill up doubles. It's an unbelievable feeling. I mean, whenever you get that phone call, you never know what can happen. Like, you can get a phone call in the next 15 minutes, or it can be 2 months from now, or it could never come. You never know. So when that phone call actually happens, it's just a wave of emotion of just happiness that you get.
They both want to leave their mark on the game for themselves and their families, but both know Sioux City has left a lasting impression on them.
My overall experience in Sioux City has been wonderful. You know, some people come here, like visiting teams come here, and they say, oh, there's not much to do in the town and everything, but I disagree. Living here is completely different. There's a lot to do.
When people think Sioux City and come here, they don't know what they got themselves into, but when they end up leaving, they always seem to want to come back.
That's it for sports. We'll be back after the break.